What's going on, guys? King Epic here with a new video and an interesting topic. Two different questions I'm gonna talk about or answer in this video. The first one is when you meet a girl. Could be through online, could be you going out to a nightclub, could be you roaming around at the mall and approaching girls. When you talk to a girl, should you get her number or should you give your number or a line ID or whatnot to the girl? Now, the traditional way obviously is to always take the girl's contact info and then take the lead and message her, build a connection, talk to her a little bit, get her to meet you. But have you ever thought about not doing that and giving your contact info to the girl? Now you might think, okay, that doesn't lead to anything because the girl is not going to message you. Now, here's the disclaimer. This doesn't really make a difference or much sense if we are talking about 5 girls or 10 girls that you approach. I'm talking about a larger sample size. If you meet 100 girls over the course of a few weeks, this can make a difference, especially in terms of the time you save and the frustration. Let's say 100 girls, okay? 20% of those girls might give you the number despite not being interested. It's just a nice way of rejecting you, basically. That's it, pretty much. And we all know that in today's world, just getting a number doesn't mean that much anymore. It doesn't really mean the girl is interested. It could really be, and especially in Asian countries, a nice way to reject you. And it's super easy to give a guy the line ID and then simply block you, and that's pretty much it. It's an easy way out. Now, imagine you getting 100 girls' numbers or line IDs, and 20% of those girls will never meet you. They're not interested, but you're still talking to those girls and you're spending time with them. And in your mind, you're still hopeful and thinking, yeah, this girl, she's so hot. Maybe I'll meet her. Maybe I'll do this. I'll talk to her. Maybe you talk to her for 2 weeks or I don't know how long. Okay. On the other hand, if you give your contact information to those girls, the 100 girls, the ones that are not interested are very, very unlikely to even message you. So you know right away, okay, you filter out girls that way, and you're not wasting time with those. Obviously, here's the thing. There will be a lot of girls, or some girls, a small percentage of girls that are somewhere in between. They're not super excited, but they're not interested either. So you might lose a few girls that won't message you for whatever reason because, I don't know, they would feel they're shy or they feel like a slut if they message you. They don't want to show interest. So that's why I'm saying this makes only sense if you have a larger pool of girls that you're talking to, a larger sample size. So this is something you can try, and also this only applies to the initial contact. Okay, it's not that you give out the number to the girl, then she messages you, and then you wait for her to basically ask for a date or whatnot. No, it's just you wait for her to message you, and then okay, there's a certain level of interest there, so it's worth spending your time with this girl, and then you take the lead. Okay, like in a regular scenario where you would take the girl's number, you move the conversation forward, you push for the meetup and all of that stuff. So that's something you can consider when meeting girls. Not saying this is the right way. Something it would obviously depend on what your preferences are, if you want it low effort or if you just enjoy messaging a lot of girls despite not meeting up with them. Really depends on your preferences. The second thing that I wanted to talk is a question that I wanted to answer. Somebody asked me, how do you get rid of a girl? Okay, the guy said he's going to a go-go bar and he's with a girl, bought her a lady drink, and now he sees a hotter girl. So what do you do? Well, there's no special tactic or strategy or secret. You could come up with excuses, or you could just tell her that you want her friend, or you could also bite a friend. Let's say there are 2 girls, one girl that you're already talking to, the other one is just walking around, or you see her in the go-go bar. You could ask the one girl to bring her friend here to the table, and you basically pay for the lady drink of both girls, okay? And then slowly you switch over to the other girl, the one that you like. That would be the least straightforward way, and you would waste a lot of time, but it would not be confrontational in terms of getting the previous girl pissed off. The other way would be just telling her you like her friend. That would be straightforward. But something to think about is when you are in a situation like this, the actual problem or what started it happened when you pick the first girl, okay? When I go to Gogo Bar, or I mean most guys, and you're very picky, you pick a girl finally, and you decide to pay her a lady drink. You find that girl hot already, okay? She's already your type, you're happy with that girl. And it's very unlikely that you will ever be in a scenario where there's a girl that is so much hotter that you feel like you need to let go of the current girl and get the other one. Because you are already with a girl that you find very, very attractive. So that's never gonna happen. The problem only happens when you go to a bar and then you settle and pick any girl, one that you are not particularly interested in, and then something like this can happen, okay? So something to think about. Maybe not what the way out is of such a situation, but how to prevent the situation from happening in the first place, okay? Those are the 2 questions from today. What are your thoughts on the different strategies? The first one would be interesting to get you guys' opinion. Whether you've done something like this, where you give out your contact info, or have you ever considered it? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.